What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got a pretty interesting one for you. Now, I had seen this post, and I didn't know really what to believe in it, but it really seems like it's gathering a lot of steam, and it's also now been backed up or starting to be backed up by other people. So I want to go over kind of the entire thing, talk about this is on the now it's they label it Bioshock 4. It's the next Bioshock game. Remember Ken Levine, who's pretty much the creator, right? He left. Him and actually an okay portion of the team that made those Bioshock games, they left. They formed their own studio, and in fact, rumor is they're going to announce their new game at the Game Awards. So that's very cool. But this new Bioshock is not going to be from the creative, love them or hate them, not going to be from the creative minds of the past games. Now, we already knew that, right? So, it could be called Bioshock 4. It could just be called Bioshock. We don't exactly know. But basically, there was this person, and I actually want to thank, firstly, I want to thank KekPup. This is the Reddit user who kind of put all this stuff together. There was a post on Twitter from this account. Now, this account kind of sprung out of nowhere. It's called Oops Leaks. And they follow no one, and they only have around 400 or so followers. Now, at the time that this Reddit post was posted, it was even less. It was probably under 1 or 200. Okay, so this was just kind of a thing that came out there, and when those things happen, when there is a random thing like this or a random account like this, sometimes you can read into it, sometimes you can't. We have seen examples of these accounts that pop up that have nobody following them, and they're not following anybody, and they are legit. They are legit. So this was posted, and it says hashtag Bioshock isolation. So that's the title, and that's an important thing to remember. Remember isolation. Title may change, logo variant. So that could be the actual logo. It could actually not. Set in a new to franchise isolated dystopian city, Unreal Engine 5, developed by Irrational Games veterans and people who worked on Watch Dogs Legion, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Mafia 3, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Announcement Q1 2022. Now, I don't know where this was on the Reddit post. This wasn't on their tweet, so I don't know where else they posted this, but they said that it will not be a PS5 exclusive, which is opposite of on the, and I believe actually I haven't talked about that on the Xbox Era podcast. Maybe it was like Special Nick, maybe it was somebody else. They had said that what they heard was that Bioshock could be a PS5 exclusive or maybe even a timed exclusive. So this person doesn't believe that. Also, the user says that there will be an open world game with linear story and minimum amount of backtracking, innovative sandbox combat, an immersive sound design, faction system, and an interactive world that will change as you progress. All this was discovered earlier in the studio's job listings, if I'm not mistaken. That is correct, and I'll talk about that in a second. He also stated that some of Hangar 13 employees were transferred to help Cloud Chamber after their canceled Project Volt, and 2K worries about the quality of the final product. He also posted what seems to be a slide from the pitching presentation, which I'll show you guys the picture of, which describes the concept of an in-game city, actually two cities with radically different ideology, where one of them located underground right below the other, both sharing a flip side border zone with an unleashed vertical war. Now, here's the fun part, is Ralph's Valve, who's a pretty good leaker, he then tweeted the next day. So this was not, I believe he probably saw it, and maybe he checked on with his own, but the first tweet was November 17th at 1 o'clock in the morning, let's say. His tweet was November 28th at 7:23, so almost 2 days later, he posted just simply Bioshock Isolation 2022. So the years match and the title matches, isolation. So that's the kind of the updated stuff that makes me think, okay, well, now there could really be something with that. A lot of those miscellaneous details, which they are cool, by the way, they are, like the guy said, which is a good observation, they are already known. We have seen job postings for a very long time about how the world would act. Honestly, from what the job postings seem to indicate, pretty much like brand new technology in terms of world building and how the world interacts with you. It seems like something that at least on paper, it hasn't really been done, or we haven't really seen it execute. So we'll have to see, when it obviously comes together. But very exciting. Q1 2022 in terms of an announcement. I don't know. I mean, they've been working on this game an extraordinarily long time. I'd love it, at the end of next year. That'd be like a nice little surprise and we don't know, a lot of the games that we do know that release next year, only we know until like April or May. You know what I mean? We don't really know after that. We don't really know September, October, November, the Black Friday or the holiday season of next year. And that's common. Games tend to fill themselves in as we get closer. We don't know them like 2 years ahead like we do for movies, right? So it would be cool to see a Bioshock game there. And if not, 2023, that's fine as well. This game cannot be rushed. It cannot, because again, like, they don't have the visionaries, the main people that did the Bioshock games before, or at least Ken Levine himself, which is enough of a blow, I would say, to make sure you got to take it slow, take your time, and make a good game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. I do a brand new video on the channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.